So then we're going to start changing the colors for this, and just going to lay this out like this. Hi guys, so today we'll be recreating this design, and to do that we'll be using the plugin called Blobs. Head on to community and install the plugin. I already got my icons. You can get yours from flaticon.com, or you can use a plugin called Feather Icon. For the 3D illustration, just head on to community and search for Niku, Nikuu. Search for it. You're going to find this free resource. Make sure to duplicate it in your computer and head on to components. You're going to find all this free 3D resources. So let's get to the design. So now we're going to create a frame, and we're going to use this iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm just going to rename this to home, and I'm going to set the grid. So I'm going to change it to column grid, and the count is going to be 4. The margin would be 16, and then we're going to set the border to 10. So now that we have the grid in place, I'm just going to turn it off and move, to the left, to the right a little bit. And then I'm going to right click and search for the blobs plugin. The blobs plugin is running. So now we're going to create 4 blobs. Just install this first one. What you want to do here is just play around with the complexity and the uniqueness, and when you have a shape that you really like or you're satisfied with, just go ahead and install it. It doesn't have to be exactly like my shape. You could just play around with it, have fun with it, and yeah, just get the blobs. So then we're going to start changing the colors for this, and just gonna lay this out like this. I didn't write the colors, so we're gonna use this color for this first part. You can see the colors here and this hex value. So then we're gonna click on the second one, and then we're gonna use this color. Yeah. So for the next blobs, we're gonna use this colors laid out 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, so just join me. Okay, so now that we have our blobs, what you want to do is change the color of our frame right here to, this purple color here. And then we're going to put the blobs inside to create some sort of a background that we want. I'm going to change the opacity of this to 60%, so it just gives it that lighter look right there. What you want to do here is just play around with this. Honestly, you don't have to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. Just make sure you play around with the blobs, turn it in a different direction, have fun, absolute fun with it until you find an angle that you really like. And so having played around with this, I decided to go with this background right here. Now I'm going to make this rectangle into a frame, and I'm going to create another rectangle. What we're going to do right now is to create some reusable components for our designs. So then I'm going to make this into the radius to 30. I'm going to reduce size 165 by 186 right there. And the opacity, I'm going to change it to 40. I'm going to add a stroke to it and change it from solid to linear. Just going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to position it this way, right there. So then I can change the color of this to white. And then this, we're just going to move it up a little bit. Yeah, right there. So now we'll add effects. First we'll have a drop shadow. Let's do a background blur first of about 60%. And then let's do a drop shadow of a blur of 30. And then let's do the Y direction to also 30%. Make sure you click on this. And we're going to change the color from black to this dark purple and set it to 15% opacity. So let's see what we have right here. Oh, it looks good.